In 2019, before COVID shook the world, I had the vision to create a property preservation training course. My goal was to empower anyone looking to get started in the industry and to help those already struggling in the business turn things around. While working out in the field, I began recording voice notes filled with ideas and insights to include in the training. These recordings are packed with valuable information that can help anyone succeed in property preservation. These are my notes.
Preparing for the unexpected. Teach them about preparing for all situations when dealing with a property that you have never been to. Um, Prepare for someone to be in the property. Prepare for there to be a wasp nest inside the property. Be prepared for there to be a live animal inside the property. Be prepared for feces to be in the toilet at the property. Prepare for the refrigerator to smell like the worst mold you ever smelt before in your life. Prepare for the walls to have mold on them so you don't touch them or bump up against them with your clothes in your face. Prepare for the floors to have mold on them so you just don't go sliding your feet around, kicking up mold dust throughout. You walking around the property and you may not have a mask on. Prepare for a bird to be flying around inside of the house. Okay? Prepare for a neighbor to come knocking on the door to ask, what are you doing here? Prepare for a neighbor to call the police on you. Prepare for a cop to show up with a gun in his hand, telling you to get on the ground. Okay? Be prepared for all of this. See, if you're prepared, then when these things arrive, when these things, different things present themselves, they present themselves. Don't say arise or arrive. When these things are presented to you, you're able to handle them in a professional fashion because you're prepared for this stuff. Oh, you walk into the place. Oh, you see the big wasp nest? Go get the spray. You have the spray. You go into a property. Oh, you see that in there? There's cats in there. Close the door. Call us in and let's call the animal control. Whatever you got to do, that the dispatch will tell you to do. The police show up. Like I said, have your papers ready for them. The police show up with guns in their hands. Oh, because you wasn't prepared. You didn't have any. You may didn't have any identification on your vehicle outside. Maybe your company magnet wasn't on your vehicle. They couldn't identify. They didn't know who you were. They didn't know if you were breaking in the house. They didn't know if you were trying to, squat in the house. They just don't know. Neighbor could have told them you had a weapon. You just don't know. But be prepared for, anything. Is what if someone is in the house when you go into there and they're violent? What if what if there are kids in there? What if you go in and you see a dead body? Just be prepared. This is property preservation. You never know what to expect. But always be as prepared as possible. The ones who win are the ones who are prepared. The ones who lose are the ones who are not prepared and have no one to talk to or go to and ask questions. Luckily for you, you're a part of the academy, and you will always have someone to ask a question to. You will always have someone who can give you some form of advice with a situation that you're having. That's a benefit of being a part of the Charles King Property Preservation Training Academy family.